What's up, YouTube? This is Fuji. Nice to meet you. From the Violet Cathedral, and this is my TMI tag. I've been tagged by the awesome Sheldine Vasahi, aka Sheldine Fine Art. And if you're not familiar with her channel, I'm pretty sure you are, but if you're not, it will be in the link below under this video. This is my first tag. Hi! I'm kind of new here, so I'm pretty excited about this. I'm very flattered and excited to have been tagged by her. Let's get into it, shall we? Any piercings? Oh, by the way, I'm not really ready to be on camera, so I'm going to be drawing as I talk to you, if that's cool. Is that cool? Cool. Question 1. Any piercings? I do have piercings in my ears. I'm not that exciting. I have piercings in my ears. 4 piercings in each ear. How tall am I? I'm 5'2", towering over everybody. Any tattoos? I had one that I got while perhaps slightly drunk and depressed in a Turkish alley about, I guess, 8 years ago now. And since then, I've been getting it lasered off. It was just one of the indiscretions of my youth. And I'm getting rid of it. Because it's awful. It was supposed to be of like a bleeding heart. It was a tribute to my late father, and the guy messed it up. I drew it for him and everything, and he managed to still screw it up, so it's very unflattering. Ever been in love? I have been, and I am in love. Fortunately. Favorite show? Golden Girls. Whoop, whoop. Favorite bands? Ha! I don't really have any like favorite bands right now, but I can tell you one of my favorite bands, not one of my favorite band growing up was NSYNC, Not Ashamed. And that's where my love for Justin Timberlake was born. Let's take a look at this. This is not coming out the way I wanted it to. Hopefully by the time it's almost done, it'll start looking more close to the picture. Oh, by the way, I'm working on part 4 of my Revenant series. Those of you who have been following it, I don't know how many have actually been following the series, but I have 3 other drawings on my channel from the movie The Revenant. I went to go see it. It was good. It was good. DiCaprio, of course, was outstanding, and it is in fact his best in my opinion. I liked the cinematography in it, so I wanted to draw some of my favorite stills from the movie. So here we are. Something I miss. Something I miss? Something I miss are light up LA gears. It's exposed my age to you. You're welcome. I want those to come back. Not just any light up shoe, but the LA gears. I want LA gears to come back in all their 90s glory. My favorite song, my current favorite song right now is Formation. Me and 17 kabillion other people. Favorite song. Yeah, I love that song because to me it's a step out of the box for Beyonce because it's got some activism in it and it's actually sending a message, and I love that message because it's the truth. How old are you? I'm 31. Those of you who are not 31 yet, you're still in your 20s. 31 is a good look. 31 is great. Being in my 30s has been so far the greatest period in my life mentally. The 20s were fun, but they were so exhausting because you just think you're grown and you're not. You think you know it all and you don't. So what I'm saying is, those of you who are enjoying your 20s, enjoy them, but you will enjoy your 30s as well. You're more established, you got money, if you're doing things right. So that's my age. That's a really long answer for such a short question, but that's my age. I'm 31. My zodiac sign. I'm a Sag. I don't really follow zodiac very much. Qualities I look for in a partner. We need to have the same views on faith, on religion. I would love for him to be hilarious, honest, very kind, affectionate, and intelligent. I want to be able to learn something. I want him to be able to teach me something. Yeah, just make me happy. Just be my best friend. First and foremost, I just want to feel like I'm with my best friend. I'll make it awesome, you know? Nothing groundbreaking. That's what I look for in a partner or in a husband. My favorite quote. Oh, what is my favorite quote? God, I don't know. I'll come back to you on that one. You know what? I like anyone aiming for nothing is sure to hit it. My favorite actor. I have favorite actors. I have too many actors I like to name one favorite. I guess it'd be appropriate to say that Leonardo DiCaprio is on the list considering I'm drawing him right now. But my favorite actor, my gosh, I have too many of them. I mean, Denzel Washington. I'm a fan of Samuel L. Jackson, Jamie Foxx, and like I already said, Leonardo DiCaprio. I like a lot of Johnny Depp's movies. Not all of them, but I like quite a few of them. Jack Nicholson. That's a pretty reliable one. He's just so cool. I want to be cool like him when I grow up. As far as actresses, my favorite actress, period, is Kate Winslet. That one was pretty easy. What is my favorite color? My favorite color is purple. It's violet. Not too surprising. Loud music or soft? I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on the mood. If I'm turning up, then I want it to be loud. And if I'm trying to chill out, or if I need to concentrate on my driving, and I'm in an area I'm not familiar with, or I'm on the highway or something, and it's real trafficy, it may need to be a little bit more chill. It needs to be soft because I can concentrate better. I'm not trying to cause any wrecks. Where do I go when I'm sad? I go to the Lord in prayer. That's where I go. I pray. Of course, I don't just pray when I'm sad. I pray when I'm happy, and I'm pretty happy most of the time. By most, I mean like a good, like 98% of the time. I'm pretty turned up all the time. I pray, and I go for a run outside. Have to go running outside, get some vitamin D. Have I ever been in a physical fight? Yes. When I was a kid, I stayed getting in fights. It was like a fight season for me. It was like a thing, like a period in life, a rite of passage. I was always getting in fights. Some of them I started, most of them I did not. Yeah, I was always fighting, and I didn't lose a lot of them. I lost like one fight, but the rest of them I represented myself and my family pretty well. If you ask me, yeah, I stayed fighting. I'm not really trying to fight anybody now. I mean, you gotta grow up, but when I was a kid, oh my God, it was like a hobby. It was like the new black. And I can remember every person I fought. But maybe that's another video. Maybe we should just leave it at that. I was just so happy when I fought those people. Just so liberating. I didn't try that crap again. Wrong. Wrong. Some people I fought I even became like semi-friends with afterwards. What turns me on? Idris Elba. Or Joe Manganiello. They turn me on. What turns me off? I don't like dishonesty. And I don't like people who are not genuine. I don't like people who are fake. If like I find out you're two-faced or you're lying or no, I can't do it. Huge turn off. I will take an honest asshole any day over someone who is fake. At least I know what I'm getting into, you know? And I don't like a lot of whining either. Negativity. Just negative for no reason. I don't mean like just having a bad day or you're just a little bit depressed. I mean all the time everything is just not working for you. That gets exhausting. Yo, this girl's eyebrow game though. This girl's on Frida. She's on that Frida Kahlo. The reason I joined YouTube, I wanted to display my art. It's pretty straightforward. I wanted to have an outlet where I display my artwork. I love art. Art of any kind. It doesn't have to be just drawing, just any kind of art form. It can be dance, music, drag, I don't know. Film, I love film. But I don't know that I had the imagination to create a whole short film, but I won't speak that out of existence. You never know. But that was what I created my YouTube channel for, was just for it to be yet another forum for my art. I want to show it to the world. I want to share it with you all. If you don't mind, if that's cool with you. My fears. I'm afraid of rodents. I hate rodents so much with a passion. The only rodent I like is Master Splinter. That's my fear. I hate rats. Any kind of rodent, they're disgusting. Last thing that made me cry. I was worried about my mom. Yeah, that's the last time I cried. Last time I said I love someone. Yesterday. I tell somebody I love them every day. Meaning behind my YouTube name. I'm so glad you asked. I actually go by the name Fuji. I'm Fuji. I'm not the Violet Cathedral. The Violet Cathedral is my creative space. You know how Gaga has her house and Andy Warhol had his factory or whatever that was? Well, the Violet Cathedral is something kind of like that. The Violet Cathedral could be anything. It can be my mind. It's just a creative place. So it can be this room where I am right now, friends who collaborate with me. Who knows, one day I'll have a studio or a gallery. That'd be sick if I had like an actual purple cathedral where I did all my work. Nice, like a headquarters. But yeah, that's why I named it. That's where I came with my YouTube name. It's the name for this whole brand I'm creating. I named it Violet Cathedral because I like the color violet and I love cathedrals. Nothing too deep. The last show I watched, People vs. O.J. Simpson. That show's pretty good, y'all. I'm digging it. What's the next thing I'm gonna do with this dude's face? Let's do some more shading on this ear. This ear is looking kind of, I don't know, it's looking kind of shady. Not sure how I feel about his ear. It's not the best ear I've ever done, guys. Last book I read. The last book I read was, it's called The Sweetness at the Bottom of the Pie. It's a little mystery series, I believe. It's like a little kid who solves mysteries or something. I don't know. She's a little chemist. And the book is actually pretty entertaining. I was reading it while I was traveling. I was traveling from Germany back here to America. And that's the book I was reading, and it was very good. Catch my attention. The book I'm currently reading, I'm not reading any book for leisure right now. I am studying. When I'm not drawing, I'm studying because I'm trying to get promoted. Who's the last person I talked to? My coworkers. They're pretty darn great. Yeah, we were walking to our cars, going home. We were all having a hilarious, fun conversation. It was just yesterday. The relationship between me and the person I last texted, my cousin. That's an exciting question. Favorite food? I am here for some sushi. I'm here for it, but not just any sushi, not like that nasty California roll. I hate lobster meat and imitation crab meat and all kind of stuff. I like just simple sushi rolls, like salmon roll, tuna roll. I like the Philadelphia roll. I love sushi. And if I'm not eating sushi, catfish with some big potato wedges and some ketchup and hot sauce. I love pizza. Those are my favorite foods. I don't eat them very often. I'm trying to be able to still fit in my clothes. I'm too shallow to be eating that stuff too often. I eat those. Whenever I eat that stuff, it's like a special occasion or it's a cheat day. I'm very conscious of the things I put in my body. A place I want to visit. I want to go to England. Who's down? Who wants to go to England with me? That's like my next mission, is to get to England. Just to travel. I want to go to London. Do I have a crush? No. Last time I was insulted. Not to like get anybody's feathers ruffled, but I get pretty insulted when people throw All Lives Matter as a response to Black Lives Matter, because that's not what Black Lives Matter means. I find that insulting. And that's about it. Otherwise, I'm pretty easygoing. I'm cool as a cucumber. My favorite flavor of sweet? Chocolate, milk chocolate. I mean, milk chocolate pretty much wins all the time. I don't really know of that many people who don't love the crap out of milk chocolate. I'm pretty hardcore for milk chocolate. I like it. Let's do that. That's my favorite flavor of sweet. What instruments do I play? I play clarinet and piano. I'm awesome on the clarinet, still a novice at the piano. So who knows, maybe one day I'll make a video where I'm playing my clarinet for you. I haven't played in a long time, but I can still play it. The piano, still learning, but I love it. That's what I play. Piano, clarinet. Every once in a while I find time to try to learn the guitar, but me and the guitar still haven't managed to get it together. My favorite piece of jewelry. I'm wearing it. Can y'all see that? Y'all can't see it. My favorite pieces of jewelry are on my hand right now. Focus. Focus. I'm wearing my favorite pieces. Let's make this more clear. These are my favorite pieces of jewelry. Out of this group, this is probably my favorite piece. Pay no attention to my horrible nails. They're gonna get filled this morning. Don't you worry about that. This is my favorite piece of jewelry because it's kind of like a family symbol for me. My father wore this around his neck. He had a coin. It's called a tetradrachm, and it's of the goddess Athena. And he wore one of these on a necklace. Not this one, this is mine. But he wore one on a necklace. My mom also has several of them on like a belt. She is super glam. This ring I got from a Greek store, and I got it in honor of my father because he had just passed away. And I felt by having this is kind of like a way of carrying it with me. And he also said, when he dies, he said, don't lose that coin. So my mama has his actual necklace, but I have this ring. But other than still keeping my father with me all the time in my heart, I have him on my jewelry. And this one I got on my first deployment in Kuwait. It says Fuji. It's my nickname. This cross I had custom made in Qatar, and I was deployed there to represent my faith, of course. This ring with just like the ball on it. I mean, there's nothing deep about this. I just thought it was kind of cute. All right. That got way deeper than I anticipated, but that's my favorite jewelry. You know what? I changed my mind. My favorite quote is... Well, you know, it's not my favorite quote of all time, but I just saw it yesterday and I loved it. And it was a quote from Jim Carrey. It said, I think everybody should get rich and famous and do everything they ever dreamed of so they can see that it's not the answer. Boom. Truth bomb. Where'd my pencil go? I feel like shading something. The last sport I played? I don't really do sports like that. I work out a lot and I do a lot of different stuff like dance, yoga, cardio and stuff like that. But as far as sport, the last sport I played, I was a gymnast for a long time. And that's the last sport I was passionate about. I loved doing gymnastics. Don't ask me to do something now because I can't. But gymnastics is my shit. Favorite chat up line. I don't know what that means. The only way I'm translating this is like, what's a great way to start a conversation? Just like icebreakers. I don't really have a specific chat up line. Just depends on the person I'm talking to. Just something to break the ice. It can be something super random and super quirky and weird and hilarious. That's my preference. And that's really all I got on that one. Last time I hung out with anyone, probably Christmas with my family. Does lunchtime count at work? Because those are usually my hangout times. Alright y'all, that was fun. That's the first time y'all got to hear me talk. Got to hear my voice. You're welcome. I'm not sure how many more of these videos I'll be doing where I'm doing a lot of talking. You never know. I'm going to be expanding the types of content I put on this channel. It'll all be related to the arts. I don't anticipate that it'll only be drawings or time lapses. This is going to be a time lapse. In a way, you get to see my little behind the scenes of me shading things. Fortunately, my pencils did not act up and break every time I try to use them. Art problems. Who's next? I tag my friend, that Rebel Jamel. He's a photographer. He'll probably do it. He's a lot of fun. He's very goofy and provocative and raw. I love him. I really enjoy talking with you guys. Again, I will link Sheldon Vasahi at Sheldon Fine Art in the video below. Not in the video below. In the underneath bar. You know what I'm talking about. I'm going to put a link to her channel below. If you haven't already subscribed to her, please check out that link, go to her channel, be amazed, and subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed my TMI tag, and I look forward to talking with you all again soon, or at least showing you more work. This is Fuji at the Violet Cathedral, signing out. Those are my guns. Signing out, bye. Bye. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy any of the content of my channel, please feel free to like, comment, and of course, subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Google+, and Facebook, all of which are at Violet Cathedral. Bye!